Hi everyone, just a couple of tips here to help you manage your money through the Christmas period. So I'm Robert Aston, a Technical Optimization Manager at the bank, and I've got a couple of tips that might help you out. So tip number one is setting up a budget for your Christmas spending. So this could be in a couple of different ways. You could set up a brand new savings account and move all the money that you're happy to spend into that, send over to an existing account that you've already got, or maybe just add everything up you want to buy beforehand and then make a note of how much that is, and it almost sets a goal of alright, I only want to spend this amount of money at Christmas. So just going to quickly dive into online banking, and we can kind of show how you can set this up within the Co-operative bank online banking. So you can move money here. So if you just jump into online banking and you go to move money, then you click one of my Co-operative bank accounts. You can then select which account you want there, where it says which account would you like to send, and then I'm trying to send £100 there, which I don't have in this account. And then you'll be able to send over the money to another account, so you can kind of review how much is there. It'll then populate there on the home screen where it says savings. So tip number two is checking out your overdraft details. No one wants to use their overdraft if they don't have to, but it'd be important for you to check if you have an overdraft set up. So if you have an arranged or an unarranged one, if you have one on your account, cash-minded customers won't have one. And just to make sure, if you're planning on using it, that you have one in place already. So you can check the kind of charges that will apply to your account if you have an overdraft by just jumping into online banking here. If you go to view account next to the account in question, you can then scroll down and see where it says account and charges. It'll open up a PDF document with all the account charges that will apply to the different types of overdrafts, and if you have one or not. If you scroll down, there's more details there, and there's kind of examples and stuff, just to kind of see what charges might incur. So tip number three is keeping a running total of your spending. This is just to kind of keep an eye on what you're spending, and you can kind of review everything within a mobile app or online banking, and just kind of help you make that decision before making a purchase. I'm just going to quickly show you how to do that in online banking, but you can do it in a mobile app as well. So if you jump into online banking here, you can see the account in question and what you're spending by selecting the recent transactions button on the right hand side there. That'll open up your recent transactions and kind of see how much is money coming in and how much is money coming out. Or you can go into view account and click transactions and kind of see a bit more of a detailed breakdown of your transactions there, and you can kind of help you make a decision on if the purchase is the right thing to do at that moment. So tip number four follows on nicely from that, and this is checking your finances on the move with a mobile banking app. If you download a mobile banking app, you can keep track of your spending before you make a decision on buying something. It also helps you review your spending, so you can kind of, say you spend all day shopping and you need to kind of review quickly how much you spent. So just quickly how to download the mobile app for Co-op Bank customers. You can just go to your phone and go to Google and just search the Co-operative Bank app. And then you can visit our mobile banking page there at the top, and this will pull through everything that you can do within the mobile app. It will kind of explain what you can do, what transactions you can kind of do within the app, and then you can see a download button there to Apple and Android, like I'm doing here. So if you're on an Android phone, just click Google Play and it'll take you to download, and for the Apple one, it'll take you to the App Store to download that one. Finally is tip number five, and that's saving for January. Just to keep in mind, if you get paid early in December, to remember that money is for January. And so maybe move some of that money into a savings account to avoid tempting to be spending it. Or something that I quite like doing is paying yourself a wage. So putting that money away, and then when it gets to January, you then pay yourself your normal wage back into your account. This is exactly like what we did in step one, where you can just move money. So you can just select an account. So here you go into a cooperative bank account, and you can select an account and an amount to move that money over, and then you can obviously do this backwards to pay yourself a wage to help you kind of save money for January.